This is kinda satirical. You have been warned. I can't believe I have to reinstall this game. Just wiped my hard drive. Wait, oh, is that a new Path of Exile 2 trailer teaser? It is? Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see.
I've traveled far to learn.
Wait, mountains? Mountains? This might be a new act, everybody. We haven't seen these particular mountains before. I think this might be Act 5. There's also a beach, Oriath, an island. We know Act 5 is Oriath, so this beach implies Oriath. I think we're getting Act 5.
The origins of my craft.
A person, a character. That's a character. That's a character, you guys. Do you know what a character in a trailer means? That's a new class. That's a new class. Look, do you see? Do you see what's missing in this picture? There's no shadow. There's no shadow coming from this figure. So that must mean that it is a shadow. The shadow is confirmed coming to Path of Exile 2. How sick is that, you guys? Also, before I even continue, is this really foggy? Like Delirium? I think this might be implying some sort of Delirium rework as well. Like, they took away a lot of the fog from Delirium. Maybe they pushed the fog into another method of Delirium that this teaser trailer is hinting at. Yeah, I think that's a possibility. Okay, let's continue.
For knowledge.
Wait a second. I didn't see that before. Is that a fork? Is he holding a fork? We're gonna get forks before swords. What could forks do? A type of scepter? Maybe a new scepter base type? How interesting. How interesting. Okay.
Power.
Ooh, close-up shot. All right. His armor. Runes on his armor. That means Kalgurin, most likely. Okay. Looks like heavy armor, though. He also appears to have some sort of ponytail. I don't think the shadow has a ponytail. Maybe it's a multi-layered teaser. There's no shadow, which implies that he is a shadow, and he has the ponytail like the teased Templar does, so he could be the Templar. His armor, while runic, also looks quite heavy, and Templars, they are like clerics or paladins, so they wear heavy armor as well. Also do note, no mountains here. Very interesting that there are no mountains here. Barren Wasteland? Act 6 maybe? This could be Act 6. This is a different area. Yeah, I think it could be Act 6.
I'd risk it all.
Oh my god. I just can't stop seeing new things. Do you see what's on his belt? There's a dagger on his belt. No shadow implies shadow. Dagger also 100% implies shadow. You can also see the Kalgurin ruins here. That tuning fork looks pretty sick. Can't wait for that new weapon base type. We also have the color blue here. What is blue? Well, the sky is blue. Yes, of course, we can't see the sky because of all the Delirium mist. What else is blue? Well, Expedition has blue themes to it. Water has blue themes to it. In Path of Exile 1, there is expanded version of Expedition, Settlers of Kalgur, in which you ship boats from a port to other ports across Rayclast and beyond to get resources. People love this mechanic in Path of Exile 1. It's basically a mobile phone game mechanic in Path of Exile. Who wouldn't want that type of mechanic in Path of Exile? So I think based on the blue coloring on the fork, on the armor, and of the dots here, this basically confirms that we are getting Settlers of Kalgur in Path of Exile 2, and specifically the shipments with the boats. Pretty sick stuff, you guys.
To uncover these ancient truths.
Ooh, ancient truths. Whoa! Oh, okay. Wow. Spider. There's a spider here. First, my mind goes to Arakali. Arakali is the Act 7 boss in Path of Exile 2, and she is the goddess of the vow, of spiders, of lust, of seduction, and the shadow is a servant of Arakali. That's one of the ascendancy classes in Risha in Path of Exile 1. Further confirmation that the shadow is this character and that we're getting the shadow in Path of Exile 2 with this update. I think because there's obviously a spider on screen as well, we're going to get Arakali's Fang. It's a minion archetype in Path of Exile 1 that's not present in Path of Exile 2. We're surely going to get that unique weapon. Gazzy, I'm sure, will be very pleased. I'm sure that he theorized the exact same thing here. He's very smart, Gazzy. And you can also see the blue coloring is reflected here. However, you know what I see on this blue coloring? I see two things. One, that looks like a blight pod, a blight tower. Don't you see it? It's blue, but the structure of it is that of the blight pods that you go to in Path of Exile 1. Additionally, the whole thing itself, if you get rid of the spider leg, looks like a sentinel, one of the blue sentinel constructs from Path of Exile 1, which were ancient constructs that you had to unearth. What did this guy say? That could be a Templar, could be a Shadow, also could be a Duelist or a Marauder. Who knows, you guys? What did he just say? He's unearthing ancient truths. This could be the revival of Sentinel in Path of Exile 2. But instead of the tiny little floating sentinels, they are massive arachnid beasts. And speaking of beasts, this is a spider, right? Okay, we talked about Arakali. We've talked about how it looks kind of sentinel-y, a little blighty. Where else are beasts present? Bestiary. That also is a connection. We could also be getting Bestiary in Path of Exile 2 with this update, a combination of Blight, Sentinel, and Bestiary, and we can all ascertain this information off this singular arachnid that appears on our screen, beckoned forth by this Shadow, Duelist, Marauder, Templar with the new weapon class of Fork. It's absolutely beautiful. They have poured all of their time, genius, effort into this exquisite 20-second teaser. I seriously, I'm just appalled at the ingenuity of grinding your games here. This is beautiful. We're actually only 16 seconds in. We're a little over halfway. Let's see what else they can pack into this. Oh wait, it's a black screen. But wait, no. Wait a second. We have slots here. Okay. Return of the Ancients. I didn't notice this before. I didn't notice this. This was on the other teaser, but I didn't notice it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slots, and then 1 slot. 12 slots. 12 slots, 1 slot. 12 new bosses that you must kill to get the keys to fight the 1 mega boss. I think that's it. I think this is completely showing off the new Atlas system, and nobody has seen it except for me. This is sick. Oh my. And of course we get it. And actually, if you kind of look at the logo, here, I didn't notice this before either. It almost looks like traps. You see the spikes here, the runes. Man, I bet so much is hidden in here. You know what? We're just going to do a very quick rewatch, but we're going to turn on closed captions so we can look at the actual lines really quick. Traveled far to learn the origins of Minecraft. This implies that this person is not from Ray class. This could imply that they're from Oriath, so they could be a Templar. Oriath is not on Ray class, or it could imply that they are Kalguran, because the Kalgurans are from a continent that is not Ray class. That could contribute more to the Kalgur theory. For knowledge is power. Shadows are all about knowledge and using that knowledge for power. They understand how traps work. They use daggers, which are weapons that require knowledge of the human body to get the specific weak points and pierce them. Man. Shadow and Templar are looking pretty legit.
I'd risk it all.
He'd risk it all
to
uncover these ancient truths. Okay. Shadows are pretty risky too. So are men of faith. Pious people they can be risky too. Shadow Templar. What's the last line?
Will you
Will you risk it all? I will risk it all. And I'm so glad that we had this delay.